Alright guys, I am Silvertone. Welcome to Life on the Ladder. I'm here with ULeakRed.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back.
We have a game, a ZVP, tonight between CRABRO and THAW. I hope you guys enjoy. Without further ado, let's get into the game.
This is actually a diamond versus a plat game. The diamond being Zerg in this replay, and the plat being THAW, so we'll see what they do. But Silver, please introduce our players.
Yeah, man, the red Zerg, his name is CRABRO. He is up against our blue Protoss player on the left side of the map. His name is THAW. And I don't know, man, the Zerg is a diamond. The blue Protoss player here is in platinum. I am excited to see which builds they choose to use and how this game plays out.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Definitely understanding what's currently happening in the lower leagues of play. I feel like builds definitely have a hierarchy, like very intensive micro builds are usually reserved for like diamond players, masters players, but you can sometimes see like lower league players execute them.
Right.
But this is like what these guys will do will probably be like what is currently going on ladder right now, how people are choosing to play this matchup.
Yeah, man, this is more attuned to what the life on the ladder is actually like. We're looking at players that are not just professionals, looking at guys that are actually up against a very mixed up meta, very based on what league you are in. You know, you always, the real rule is always play to your league.
Correct. Already THAW having to cancel his cybernetic score and rebuild it. Not really big thing to worry about. I mean, this is like a couple of minerals. But preferring to make sure it's behind his gateway, building a little shield for it, a little choke.
We do have the spawning pool finishing up right now for CRABRO. He's gonna get his queen started. That hatchery is got to be about to pop out. Yeah.
Yeah, he went hatch first into pool, into gas. It's currently not mining gas. It's interesting. There you go. He goes into it as I said.
I feel like I'm seeing a lot of gateway and then Nexus and then Cybercore, which blows my mind.
He actually went Nexus first, I believe. He went Nexus, then Gate, or maybe he did Go.
I think he went Gateway Nexus, but like it's funny because I feel like they delayed their Cybercore, which was very like not Heart of the Swarm. Heart of the Swarm, like if you went Gateway, you got your Cybercore, and then you got your Nexus.
Yeah, I feel like it's like the meta right now. Like it's not very popular to like cheese or be aggressive, so a lot of people are just like going for that quick expand. I feel like there will be players you try to abuse this greedy play later down the road, but right now it is what it is. Everybody's allowed to take their natural pretty free in this current state of the game.
Man, I love seeing how these like adepts can just catch lings. You can't get away from them. They can run two directions at the same time.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere. They're all over everything. But adepts are really like just the shit.
They've changed the game completely for Protoss. They've changed everything. We do have a layer down right now for CRABRO. We have a Roach Warren as well on the way. He has 3 more gates, so it's gonna be a like really interesting 4-gate, I guess.
Yeah, I don't honestly see him being aggressive with this. He's chrono boosting the warp gate, but how is he going to warp in? Okay, he does get the robotic space. So this is interesting. I don't really agree with this build for only one reason, and that's he's doing a warp gated attack, but he's doing it off of a warp prism, and the timing for the warp prism is so far behind his gateways. I'm
seeing right now. I'm seeing the adept in the natural, and it's starting to make sense why he made the layer in the back of the base.
Yeah, great decision by the Zerg player, and also I love the Roach Warren timing. I mean, he went for that immediately. I do think he has a little bit too many gas. You only really need 2 gases right now.
It's a really interesting 2-base decision here. The Zerg player not electing to get his like the easy 3rd base that you can normally get in Heart of the Swarm. Or rather, even in Legacy of the Void, like you can get like a 2 or 3 minute third base, and he chooses to stay on 2 base. We're approaching 5 minutes, and he's getting Swarm Host right now.
Yes, he is. You can see these adepts coming in. It took quite a while, which is why everybody usually just doesn't really proxy pylons anymore. They just go for that Warpers and Rats. So here comes 4 adepts, actually more than 4 adepts. No, there's 5 adepts. So here we go. And is that a Swarm Host? Oh my god, I love this. This is brilliant.
Yeah, Swarm Hosts are out at 5 minutes.
This is absolutely brilliant. They will destroy these adepts. This is so cost efficient for the Zerg, which is great. Oh my god. Oh my god. Somebody went Swarm Host. I like CRABRO already.
I think I'm gonna steal that. That's actually really awesome against adepts.
Yeah, Swarm Hosts are very good. The only bad thing is that he comes with like a major attack. And then assets your gas into units that can only attack every like what is it, like a minute or something?
Yeah, I think it's once a minute. We can look it up right now. Cooldown is almost halfway done and still has 30 seconds left to go. I think it's something like 50 or 60 seconds.
Yeah, 43-second cooldown. So you have to like make sure and some mortal can definitely handle these 4 roaches, but he has to pull out, run away. It's not really a good time to fight.
How do you feel about Barrier as an ability?
I think it's good for the. I mean, you can trigger it yourself, which is a good thing. It makes the Immortal multi-dimensional, where it does good against units rather than just siege tanks or siege units that do like heavy fire. But it's, in a way, doesn't make a huge difference in the Immortal ability. It's nothing like holy shit drastic.
I love seeing Swarm Hosts and not being bored.
Yeah, this massive warp-in though, I mean, the Zerg does have, well, he got like 18 seconds, so.
Man, this is so different from Heart of the Swarm. This is such
like I was saying about the Swarm Hosts, they have to be micro careful, and you can't lose them. And actually, he's doing the Protoss player, I mean the Zerg player is doing a great job holding this aggression.
He's gonna work up that ramp. He finds the pylon where the toss has been warping in for the last few minutes. Another pylon is being placed over towards the east of that position. Just goes down now. Storm Host moving out. They're in a little bit of danger here. They're running into the Immortals. They're dropping the Locusts, and 2 Swarm Hosts are taken out there. That's quite a loss, but it's not devastating.
No, it's not devastating at all. I mean, it kind of is. Swarm Hosts are really expensive. And especially since the Zerg is just on 4 gases right now, he's going to be very careful with his gas-intensive units.
We do have a second robotics facility on the way and a robotics bay. I'm not sure if we're going to see the Disruptor or if we're going to see Colossus.
Yes. I don't know that pro thing. As I was about to say, that pro player needs to take a third. He's kind of hurting himself right now by not tapping it. But as I say that, he takes his third. At a pretty late timing, 7 minutes and 50 seconds, the Zerg will have the economic advantage here in this game.
You know what? I never considered this, but can you send Locusts over those back rocks?
You definitely can. That's what I love Locusts. Me and my friend, I'm pretty sure someday maybe he'll get on legs. Oh my god, Life on the Ladder. He is a Masters Zerg player.
Are you about to say Game Paragon?
Yeah, Marco, Game Paragon. I play Archon mode with him a lot, and like all I ask every time I play Archon is like, I need Swarm Host. You got to make me Swarm Host. I want Swarm Host because there's like a Hitman squad. As you see, watch this. There are a Hitman squad, and 5 Swarm Hosts can totally snipe the Nexus.
Oh my god!
They can. These Swarm Hosts, these Locusts can totally snipe this Nexus. Totally, and it might go down. I would not be. Look how much damage they do. Look
well, they're definitely going to get it. They're absolutely 100% going to knock out the natural base here for THAW. THAW going to lose a Nexus to literally nothing. He just loses it. It's over.
And as that happens,
the distraction is great. THAW says GG, and that actually ends the game.
Yep. Wow. Swarm Host, baby. Swarm Host, baby. That was brilliant. That was very brilliant.
So that's good.
Yeah. I don't know why THAW was surprised by that. He actually like saw the Swarm Host. He was like, okay. Actually, like I really want to talk about that game.
Let's talk about it, man. This is the time to do it.
From a lower league perspective, if you're a lower league Protoss player, I don't think I'm like a pro or anything, but I'm definitely like master's level in hot. So I can give you a few tips versus Zerg. So you're a Protoss player, and you go scout a Zerg, and you see they're on 2 bases. Okay, and it's like, and you know, like, oh my god, this is a Zerg player. He should have a third by now, or he should be trying to get a third right now, and he's not even trying. You got to think, okay, what is he doing? Most likely they're going for layer. If they're going for layer, you got to ask yourself, what are they spending their gas on? If it's mutas, you win. You just go kill them. Because stalkers just beat mutas outright. Mutas, like, suck in low numbers. It's only until they get into, like, the 20s that they really get dangerous. I would say 15, they get dangerous. And if you see swarm hosts, that's what like, you have to see what they dump their gas in. That's what the Zerg is saying. Hey, this is what I want to fight with. This is my army. Like, not lings. I mean, roaches, depends. You got to really look at the roach number. Off of 2 bases, it's an all-in. So you got to really just look at it and be like, okay, I saw swarm host. That means he wants to be like I said, Hitman style in a way. Like, I'm gonna use my swarm host to protect myself. Swarm host are more mobile now. So I was like, okay, well, what are the hot spots? What are the places that I can get hit with these swarm hosts? Because they can fly over things. Like that back base was just like a prime target. That was priority 1. That was like, as soon as he made the swarm, I was like, I will go back there and I will go see if you have something back there. If you don't, I'm taking your Nexus.
It was a hit squad, man. He knocked that stuff out.
Yeah, he had the right number too. 5 swarm hosts. That's all you need to take it. But
pulled the entire army out of position and then took out the third.
And then went for the front. Yeah.
I mean, I've been playing Legacy of the Void in a very Heart of the Swarm-esque way. Ling Bling Muta, just pull them around, just faster macro, have more. I just make a larger swarm faster. And this guy was like, I'm going to use an updated composition, and I'm going to tug and pull you from 2 different directions. I'm going to come over the freaking wall with locusts and use swarm hosts the way they're really intended to be used now.
Yeah, they're definitely more of a harassment unit. I would say, like, it was CRABRO did something that was very risky. For the Zerg players out there, you're like, oh my god, this is going to be my like standard now. I would say this can work, as you see, and it can fail, as you see. It can fail if the Protoss player like does like a blink build, like, because at a blink build he can be just as cost efficient versus your swarm host as you can be versus his stalkers. You feel me? Like, he can just lose shields and just blink his stalkers back as they take life. And then at that point, you're waiting for, what, 30 seconds until your next locust come? You have nothing to defend yourself with. Maybe a few roaches, maybe a few lings. So, like, it can work. The real beautiful thing, the thing that showed that CRABRO is definitely a diamond-level player, is the tactics he used. Like, going for the back door and then swinging at the front. What Terran players like to call the 2-prong attack.
Yeah, 2-prong attack. It's, you can call it pushing and pulling. There's 1,000 different names for that, but it is, when you learn how to do that, you will start to just wreck through people.
Oh yeah, cleanly executed attacks, like real clean. Oh, they just, it's death by 1,000 cuts.
It's death by 2 ridiculous cuts.
Yeah, 2 big stabs to the chest.
Death by 1,000 cuts is when you see someone dropping a tank all game.
Yeah.
Dropping a tank the entire
beautiful.
game. There. All game.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a crazy game. I don't really... CRABRO goes... Not CRABRO. THAW goes for a Colossus.
Did you just say Crab Rangoon?
I almost did. I had to stop myself.
Delicious.
But,
that's good.
He almost goes for like a Colossus as his splash unit. To me, like, oh, that's another thing I want to talk about. Like, Disruptor versus like Colossus. Which one's better? I feel like,
I don't know.
So like, this is my honest opinion. Okay, so like, Colossus is for like, okay, Colossus is the equivalent to Terran playing Mech or Bio. Like, Mech is easier, you just gotta stay alive. Bio's harder, but like, you can do so much damage if you know what to do.
It can be devastating.
It can be devastating. So like,
Definitely.
Colossus are like siege tanks. They're always going to do their damage. Nothing's going to stop them unless you just kill them. Like, they're undeniably strong. Like, they come on the board, shit goes down. Disruptor, on the other hand, it's like, you have to make it good. but the skill cap with each unit is higher. Like Colossus can only go so far before they're like countered. Like I get air, it's over. Disruptors, they can like they're undeniable. Like I pop my disruptor little charge beam cannon. I don't know what you want to call it, destructo disc.
I'm calling it destructor disc from now on. That's what I'm calling it. The spirit bomb.
I pop it.
It's
That's what I thought of the first time I saw it. It's like destructo disc.
Colossus are like special beam cannon.
Real dope. ×2. But it's like you can do some. I've seen Protoss players like change an engagement with one disruptor hit, and you can't really do that with Colossus. I mean, everybody's fought Colossus. It's not new. They know what to do. So you really got to use that new tech. And like I don't know, if you don't have the APM, you're like, oh, Red, but I suck. I don't have the APM. I was like,
go Colossus.
Just go Colossus.
Yeah,
just go
it's like
Colossus.
mech. You're right. It's just like mech. It's like it's more 1A, but it also is more like with a mech army. If you lose the mech army or if you lose the Colossus, you're gonna lose the game most likely.
It's over. Yeah, your splash dies. It's over.
So you can 1A, but if you don't take the 1A, if you don't win the 1A, you're gonna die.
Yeah,
probably.
Definitely. Most likely, yeah. 79% chance.
Random number 79.
Oh right. Yeah, no, I literally just like 79%.
Numbers.
According to my calculations.
According to my calculations, it'll be a number 79. All right, guys, thanks for watching. It's been a great replay. More to come. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Throw me a like, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the cast here. Red, yeah, what are your where can they find you, man?
Yeah, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, as Silvertone said. You can find me on twitch.tv at MSULeakRed. That's twitch.tv/MSULeakRed. Just go there. That's kind of like my hot zone. Just go there, click, all my things are there. Link to the Twitter, everything. So yeah, that's where I'm at, guys.